Hi, good evening, everyone, and welcome to another class. I am Titilayo Idris, and today I'm going to be showing us how to create a POS profile for the company that we created in our last class, or that we saw as we created in our last video. So after logging in, I actually skipped that stage because everybody should be able to log in by now. We are going to just scroll down and then we're going to be clicking on PS Awesome. Yes. And then after clicking on PS Awesome, we'll click on PS Profile. Yes. And then we're going to be creating a new PS Profile for our company. So the name of our PS Profile, since our company name is Overwhelming Group, we should just actually make our PS Profile Overwhelming Stores. Yeah, Overwhelming Stores. So for customer, we most likely usually have a default customer on our POS profile because it is mandatory that there should be a customer on every of the POS invoices generated from the POS profile. This can actually be changed at the point of sale in the sense that if you want to register a new customer or if you want to input the customer's name on the POS invoice, it is possible, but to be on the safer side, we actually input the default customer. So when our customer doesn't want to part with his details, we don't start thinking of what to put there for him. So it's default as guest, and then we can just go on with our sales as quick as possible. So our company is Overwhelming Group. Yeah, Overwhelming Group. And our warehouse should actually be finished goods because most POS profiles are linked to finished goods. Yeah, finished goods is actually what you want to sell. So finished goods. Yes. So our company address could be okay. So what I'm going to use our stuff. Yeah. So then we can actually input the company address. Yeah. So we can decide to put anything here. So just it could just be this. It could Vegas. Yeah. Depending on where the company is being situated. Yes, and then yeah, certain settings that could be allowed on the PS profile. Here it says allow delete draft invoice. This simply means that when you are making a sale and then you leave, you save a POS invoice as draft, you could give um, the cashier the permission to delete an invoice that is in draft, and you could also allow probably the cashier to edit the rate of items or quantities of products. When you allow this, then you can also allow user to edit additional discount. It means probably is a default discount that is set for probably a group of customers or a particular time. You could allow your cashier to edit those things. So the settings here actually have your effect. You can allow user to edit item discounts. You can display items in stock, and you can allow partial payments. You can allow return. So basically, allow partial payments, but allow credit sale. No, display items in stock, and I think this thing should be okay with. So, and then PS advanced settings. Yeah, you use browser or local storage, which means there is actually an offline mode. Yes, so you under here you can actually make a user default. So let's see, I could actually make myself a default user. You know, you could create a new user, but when we go to our next video, where we'll be showing us how to create a PS user, then we could actually make the PS user will create a default. Yeah, so we could just do that here. So if not, we could just leave it like this. So mode of payments, there are so many mode of payments on the system already. So, but we have to set a default mode of payment. So we have cash, we could set cash as default, and then we have transfer, yeah, transfer, and then we have let's see what else again. We have POS, what POS do we have? Okay, let's say PSGTP. So after you do all of these things, what you need to do is you click here, and then you come here. When you come there, you actually have to see. It takes you to so here. When you click on transfer, you could see something like this, and then you just come here, overwhelming group, and then automatically when you click on save, okay, so it says something as account. Okay, so then you just bank OG here. So you could take this out actually. So and then you input that here. So why we are going to check that to ensure that our company is on the list of payments method is that if our company is not there, we would not be able to make a sale using that particular method of or mode of payment. So we must always check here to ensure that our company is here. So debtors, OJ, yeah, and basically you can just put it as bank, yeah, because anything that comes into the POS comes to bank. Then we click on save, and that's it. So item group. So this item group, what item group actually does is that it enables us to see those things that we want to see on our PS profile when we open it. So if you don't add these items in the item group, when you open your PS profile, you will see them as categories. So the more we add, the more we see, the more we add, the more we see. So yeah, let's just add one more. So yeah. So print format for PS invoice is actually always PS invoice. So later ahead we could create a new one, but right now we will not be doing that. So our write off account is write off OG. Yes, write off cost center is just going to be made anyway. So our tax and charges will always be Nigerian tax OG. Apply discount on grand total expense account. That's sales OG. Yes, sales OG. So we can decide to actually include this as a main OG. Yeah, actually, I think the name OG sounds nice. So yeah, so one thing we have to be careful about is our tax and charges, because if this is not well set, it could actually um give us or cause an error message when we are trying to close our POS shift for the day. So I think this is coming out twice, so we can just delete one, and then when we do this, we must make sure to click on this, yeah, just tap on that box, and then this is where it all comes or falls down to. So you have to ensure that this is right, and then just like that. And yeah, when you click down like this, you must ensure, like, this shows OS, but actually it is not meant to be OS, it's meant to be OG. So you must ensure that it is OG, because when you leave it as OS, after we make our sales and we're trying to close our POS for the day, then it is not going to work because it was in OS. So it needs to be in OG. That needs to be checked. So this shows whether we want it to be tax inclusive or not. So this is it. It checks the tax amount will be considered as already included in the print rate, which means tax inclusive. So after we check all of those things, we just click on save, and then we go back here, and basically, yeah, our POS profile is ready. Let's just check this to be sure. Our POS profile is actually ready to, you know, okay, I think we got ourselves there. Yeah. Yeah, and that's all. Oh, company address equal to Lagos. Okay, so the company address does not exist. So we could actually create a new one, So our POS profile is ready to, to go now and then to actually see. So when we come back here and click on POS profile, we can see our POS profile here. So thank you for listening. Our next video is going to be on how to create a POS user, and then after that we'll be able to make our first sale on our POS also. Thank you.